if I went to the imams at Al Azhar and I said, hey, I don't like the idea that Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the Quran said that you should hit your wife, even if it says hit your wife lightly. And I think that it will ruin your relationship with your wife, because I had a dog who isn't even a human, and I would smack my dog, and I didn't know how to handle my dog because I tried to like muzzle her sometimes, like I'd like put her on her back and hold her legs, and I tried to do all these tricks that I learned, and I tried to force my dog, and I wasn't gentle with her. I was like, this is what you have to do, and I even hit her, and she bit me. And all I'm saying is that my dog right now that I have, I've never once muscled my dog ever. I was gentle with my dog, and I have a way better relationship with my dog now, and my dog is that well behaved. And I'm not saying that a woman is a dog, but what I'm saying is that humans and dogs are similar, and like if you give someone a certain treatment, then they're not going to interact with you very well, and it's going to ruin your entire relationship. And I'm pretty sure what the people at Al Azhar would say is, all right, here's the deal. When the Quran says that you can hit your wife lightly, what it actually says is that you're supposed to banish her from your bed first. You're supposed to talk to her first. You're supposed to actually make an effort to get through to your wife first. And if you can't get through to her, then hit her, but not that hard. And that's what they would probably tell me. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think that the general Sunni Muslim world hits their wife, especially in the upper class, because the upper class, they tend to be like Americanish Egyptians. Like they're very, like they tend to be more offended by things that the West would be offended by than poorer Egyptians or poorer Arabs or poorer Afghanis. I mean, a lot of these, when you're talking about a super religious Muslim society, you can kind of generalize it a lot of the time. And so all I'm saying is that I think that, okay, well, what I was actually going to say is, in response to that, what I'd say is, like, what I'd say is, sure, like if your wife's a good Muslim, she'll do exactly what you say, and then you never have to hit your wife ever, and she'd be obedient enough that you wouldn't have to hit her. And and like if she's a bad Muslim, do you really want to hit her? I don't think that's going to make her a better Muslim. I think it would make her a worse Muslim. And I'm sorry if this is confusing, because I don't feel like I've answered the question. I've been very good in the way I presented the information, but what I'd say is, what the Quran tells you to do is ruin your relationship with your wife. And like I'm sure that for Ali, Ali al-Hajj, for him, his wife wants him to hit her. Like she thinks that that's like he needs to follow the Quran. Like it's his duty as a man to hit her, to keep her in line, because she needs to be kept in line. And there are a lot of women that really believe that women are inferior. It's like the verse that I read from the Christian Bible recently, where Paul talks about how women are the deceivers. They're Eve. They're the one that got the apple, and they're the one that tricked the man into falling. And women will cause the downfall of men. There are women that believe that stuff because the men have said it so much. And I understand that like some women want to be hit, and I especially understand that a lot of women like the BDSM hitting. Like they like spanking, they like sexual pleasure combined with pain. They're really into it because it's a sex game, and women do like to be dominated a lot. And like I understand that, and I realize the world's a complicated place. And if you do want to get hit, then you can get hit. That's your right, and that's your husband's right to hit you if you want to get hit. But if you don't want to get hit, then it's your right to not get hit also. And I feel like in Afghanistan, you can end up in an arranged marriage where you're getting hit, and that's how your marriage shapes itself. Is that you get married to this person, and then you get hit until you do exactly what they want you to do. which is behave exactly the way they want you to behave. So yeah, Tariq was my good buddy back when I was at American University. I had a lot of good friends. I mean, Sada, I wasn't that good of friends with her, but I was friends with her. I mean, there were multiple people named Sada that I was friends with. I was friends with a lot of people. Yeah, I'm out of here.